Okay, family, what's going on? What's going on? Happy Sabbath Eve too. Shabbat Shalom Eve. Okay, I want to just say something real quick about those who may be at a level with their spirituality during their trial and testing and serving God's purpose. If you are experiencing yourself being strengthened by God to be in silent mode, to have your wall up, meaning you set a boundary to go through serving the purpose that God has for you within the midst of the evildoers, your co-workers or whatever. Yeah, this is still pertaining to the workplace or either relatives. Now, if you're at a level with these people where you're enduring when you're strongly disciplined with your silence and they're really agitated because of this, and you don't speak to them but only keeping things cordial if you don't have to speak at all with relatives, and you are around them or they happen to be around you, and I mean in your physical presence. Now, if you are experiencing a point with someone who don't know how to accept when you don't speak to them, firms, highs, and buys, and when they want to speak, you don't say nothing, or if they say bye, you don't say nothing. They get in their feelings. Let them be. Do not respond to their ignorance. By the end of the day, this is all about trying to get a reaction from you, because evildoers get off on emotional attacking people. This is what Satan does. He's the epitome of attacking our emotions. And sometimes it can grow physical. It can get to the point where when they know that they can't attack you emotionally, they'll try to attack you physically to get a reaction. But I'm finna tell you all how to do this. Just listen. When someone know that they can't get a reaction out of you by verbally talking to you, they may try to step it up a notch and get physical. And what I mean by this, because I've just experienced this. What happens is a person may desperately want your attention or your validation so bad, they may bump you with a, hey, what's up? They may touch you and say, hey, what's going on with you? See, with that type of gesture, it's like an enforcement. Okay, I just really got your attention because now I nubbed you. So when someone nubbed you to say they're forcing you by attacking you. Now listen, people may just nub. No, that's an assault, because you've cut all ties from this individual. You've cut all ties, so you don't have that type of communication with them no more. And they know that. They know that you've walled up on them. So they know that they've been cut off and there's no type of communication. It's not that their relationship is gone. And they know that. So, but they're so desperate to get your validation in your highs and buys that they would take it up a notch, not hoping that you would look at it as it being that serious because of how they're responding with that nub. But if you are called out and you know which have discernment on the shenanigan, you will know that that's exactly what that was. Basically, when someone take it up to that notch, they are assaulting you. Whether they want to, no, they have just assault you. So it's either two ways you could deal with it. You could either ignore it, but I guarantee you, if you ignore this, it will happen again. It will happen again. That's the reason why you need to nip it in the bud as soon as something happens. Do not just keep ignoring it, and letting it build up, because it's going to be something that shouldn't be at a level. Now, we are at spiritual warfare, people, but it can get physical. But remember that these are still levels where God is testing us. Don't snap. Don't go off. At this point, what you can do is either let it go, which I wouldn't do, but this is your choice, or either pull this person to the side. Don't stun in front of everybody, because once again, this is about a reaction. Now, since they've nubbed you, the ball is still in their court because they have assault you now. So they still wrong. They still wrong. Evildoers are stupid. That's why I call them dodos. They are stupid. They think they're smart, but they are digging deeper ditches for themselves. But see, we have to have discernment to know what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. So what you could do for the second note is pull them to the side respectfully and say, look, I don't appreciate you nubbing me for a hat or whatever. I don't want to say hi to you. I don't want to speak to you at all. So you can speak all you want. I'm not making you not speak to me. But do not in the process touch me, because I'm taking that as an assault. And I can actually report that. So I'm going to give you a second chance. Do not touch me. I don't care. No. When you touch someone, bump, brush, nip, slap, smack, waving paper bags in your face and all that, that is assault. Throwing stuff in the sink when you distance off, knowing the water gonna splash on you and you did it on purpose. Those things are assault. Don't let Satan fool you. Just because someone is not actually punching you off anger, that does not mean anything else can't be in that same category. Yes, it is. It's an assault. Now, I shouldn't have to be a police officer for someone to jump in my face to get arrested because there was assault jumping in the officer's face. I shouldn't have to be a police officer for you to just touch me and then you're getting arrested for touching me, which is charges as an assault because I'm a police officer. That's shenanigan. It also goes for everybody else. Once you attack someone physically, I don't care what it is and how it was done. When you touch someone who didn't care for you to do it, or you didn't ask permission to do it, it becomes an assault. So you can warn this person next time, because I told you it's going to get more and more intense because they are desperate at this point with your obedience to God. So when someone does that, you can politely pull them to the side and say, don't do that no more. Because if you do it again, I'm going to file a police report. See, these people is probably at the report of HR anyway. And that's the reason why you still filed that report to HR, because it's paper trailing. Even if HR don't do nothing, it's paper trailing. So at this point, you call the police. You can call the police. I don't care who around. If it's 30 people in there that don't like you, who cares? God is on your side. And once again, he's testing you. He's testing your faith, and Satan is tempting you. So you want to do everything according to righteousness and in a right way, so you could continuously be innocent. So if they do it again after they've even been warned, you could call the police. Because they think you're playing and ain't nothing being done, but they think everything's in their favor. So call the police. And then we may have a lawsuit. You see what I'm saying, people? See, people don't understand this. When you step out on faith and take courage, these things can happen in your favor. But if you're scared, if you keep brushing things off, if you keep taking things in your own perspective, you're going to lose these battles. I'm trying to tell you. So remember, people, you don't have to say hi and bye to no one, especially if you've cut them off. When you let these people make you do the things that you don't want to do, which is against God, after God told you not to do these things because it's opposed to his laws, these people can not only get in trouble by God, but they can get in trouble by man, which is law, because they have committed assault. They have committed a crime against you. You're not dealing with these people, and they can't make you deal with them. So I'm just warning you all, if you are at that level where these people is doing things because you have been developing that strength to be obedient and not fall for their tactics, it's going to get heavy, but you still need to humble yourself and do it the right way. Once again, you can either ignore it, which I don't recommend, or number two, you can politely in righteousness pull them to the side and let them know what they've done and how you feel about it and what's going to happen if they do it again. Number three, if it happened again, you have the right to file for assault. Shalom.